Where the solar energy systems use the sun's rays for electricity or thermal energy. We wasted our energy by heating our space and leaving the lights on. In our community, the energy is wasted by also leaving the lights on in the buildings and excessive air conditioning. So we need more effective and environmental friendly resource like solar system to change this situation. In the United States, utility-scale solar power plants are located primarily in the Southwest. There are two ways for us to harness solar energy. First is passive system. Passive systems are structures whose design, placement, or materials optimize the use of heat or light directly from the sun. Active systems have devices to convert the sun's energy into a more usable form, such as hot water or electricity. Passive solar heating systems are a simple and cost-effective way to take advantage of the sun's free renewable energy and displace the need for electricity, natural gas, or other active energy systems. Strategic planning of building location, orientation, and materials provide grid control over the inside temperature. Installing large south-facing windows, planting shade trees, and using trump walls, which are made of absorptive materials that store heat during the day and slowly release it at night, are measures that can be adopted for new and old buildings alike. Sun spaces or glass rooms built on the south side of a building can provide up to 60% of a home's winter heating. Wow! Regardless of climate, solar energy can be harnessed as long as the building has adequate insulation and ventilation. Active systems. In an active solar space heating system, a collector holding a heat transfer medium, such as air or liquid, captures the sun's thermal energy, which is then distributed through the building via electric fans or pumps. Currently, there are no prefabricated residential solar heating systems, so interested customers must hire a specialized engineering firm to design an adequate system. The costs for such systems range from $3,000 to $10,000, depending on the size of the space. With savings in electricity or natural gas, active solar heating systems can pay for themselves in 7 to 10 years. These heaters are one of the most commonly implemented renewable energy technologies because of their cost effectiveness and relatively simple installation. Yes. With the proper model installed, they heat efficiently regardless of outside temperature. Solar water heaters typically need a backup conventional gas or electric water heater to account for cloudy days or unusually high water demand. Solar water heaters consist of two parts, a solar collector and a storage tank. In warm climates, collectors heat water directly, but in cold climates, a denser fluid is heated and then transported to a water tank where it heats the water indirectly. The heater can be built to use an active or a passive system for circulating warm fluid depending on the climate and the time of the day when water demand is highest. So what makes our energy better? First, the solar radiation is free and clean and renewable source of energy. Converting solar radiation to solar energy is pollution-free. And it reduces your electricity bill. Traditional electricity generation, transmission, and distribution is getting expensive day by day. To reduce the bill, more and more people around the world are installing home solar panel system. There is very less to no maintenance costs involved. Most solar companies in the world offer a warranty of 25 to 30 years on their warranty on their solar system. Most estimates for concentrating solar power range from 0.8 to 0.2 pounds of CO2 per kWh. But if you look at other energy sources, their CO2 emission is we are different. They have 3 digits of number, so and we have 0 digit, right? Like yeah. And for economic cost, a passive home can cost like $150 per square foot or more than 500 per square foot, depending on the level of finishing. Currently, a passive house, only costs 5 to 10% more than a conventional house. Larger projects benefit from the economy of scale. So, like if you're building like commercial structure, big house, big building, you can use this system to benefit of. Community solar allows people to take advantage of reduced electricity rates and clean energy without having to install or own a solar array on their property. It doesn't hurt the community at all. And the future is bright. As long as the sun still exists, our resource would not be exhausted. That's why it's called renewable energy. We still have 5 billion years to use it. The latest development of passive and active solar power includes better house design and better thermal insulation. The system will become cheaper and cheaper, and it will become the necessity of every house in the future. Let's talk about laws. So the ITC law provides a tax benefit for installing residential, commercial, and utility scale solar, and then this law encourages the solar project owners to sell more projects, so it kind of decreases the tax income. And the PERPA can mandate that utilities purchase energy from solar and other qualifying facilities. And there are more laws like FERC, DOE, the U.S. Energy Information Administration, which provides comprehensive data on U.S. energy markets. Wow. Oh, okay. So coal is our opponent. First, it's very dangerous. In 1910, in 1910, like 100 years ago, 2,000 people died mining coal, reported in the U.S. that year. But for solar power, you just need to install it and just wait for it. Pollution. Solar power system basically has zero pollution, and you can see coal, the black one, the big black one, is much taller than the green one, which is solar. Cost. The yellow line is the cost of solar power throughout the year, throughout the time, and you can see it's getting lower and lower. But the black one, the coal, is increasing. It's even increasing, and it's less efficient than much less efficient than the solar power now. So you can see the solar power in the end will become the cheapest energy source in the future. And we also have a sustainable future. Generative solar is increasingly more competitive or cheaper than other forms of energy. That means switching to renewables can help municipal governments save taxpayers' money. It will also stimulate the local economy and create well-paying green jobs. Yes, sir. Solar cogeneration, also known as solar cogen or hybrid solar, combines proven photovoltaic, PV, and solar thermal technologies in a single system to deliver both electricity and hot water. Yep, and this is the reference page for our research. And yeah, thanks. Okay, so many people say that we have some skeletons in our closet, but I strongly disagree. So one critic said that we may be affected by the climate. So when it's raining, the thing may not work. I mean it's raining and it's working. So joke on you. And somebody said expensive to build and it needs space. Somebody said it has limited power. Wow. Okay. And you guys are ridiculous.